Welcome again to another segment. This is Chooks on the Work Less Work podcast, and our episode is on the 7 lessons every employee should learn from COVID-19. I've just been thinking through about this, not once, not twice, not thrice. Am I correct? Thrice, okay. Now it's been hitting me from all angles, and that's why I was able to create these 7 lessons, because these are the lessons I'm learning. I'm not just sharing, I'm learning them, I'm going through them. I shared the first lesson, which is you're responsible for yourself. Very important. You're responsible for yourself. I'm Chooks Nabwini Jr., and I want to welcome you to this segment. I hope you are doing good. This is the month of June. Wow. I don't have wishes. Well, I believe in wishes, but then I think there's a quote that said, if wishes were horses. I can hear you completing it. So what I want to tell you is go out and do something. Go out and make something happen. Just go out, step out, start the blog. I always say start the blog. Get your smartphone, join smartphone vibes, do something. Don't just listen to me, do something. In fact, do you know doing something is more important than even listening to me? If you write a blog post today, for me, I will appreciate you for that more than listening to me, because that's the aim. The aim is to act. Although, yes, there's the being and the doing and the having. Later on, we'll talk about that. So the second lesson from COVID-19 is this: failing to plan is planning to fail. Failing to plan is planning to fail. This series has driven me to do some research, and I discovered that lots of persons lost their jobs online. Literally lost their jobs. Is it online? Sorry, I saw online that lots of persons lost their jobs. Checking websites like businessinsider.com, forbes.com, Harvard Business Review, hbr.org, entrepreneur.com, and lots of sites. You see the stories of people talking about how they lost their job, maybe prior to this time, but most of them, not most of them, some of them at this period. And it got me thinking. In fact, I saw a story where a man said he had to put his house for sale. For sale. He's married. He has a child. Can you imagine that? I mean, you're married, you lost your job, and then you're thinking of putting your house for sale. He said he finally sold the house at a lower price because he lost his job. Why? Primarily, from his story, he said it. There was no plan. There was no plan. The thought of everything was going to be the same. Everything was going to keep being cool. But hey, COVID-19 is saying no, it ain't going to be cool. It won't be cool. So if you're failing to plan, that means you're planning to fail. Now your question might now be, when, how? The failure won't tell you, just like what's happening. Most persons, am I saying nobody? Yeah, some persons knew that this was coming, sure. But I can tell you that 80% of the world was not aware. It was aware, okay? 80% of the world did not know this was coming. We never knew. No plans. Take a look at what's happening in some countries. Okay, let's take it at the continental level. See what's happening at North America, the Trump administration, trying to give palliatives and all of that. Despite what's happening, lots of persons dying, but the administration is paying citizens a certain amount of money. How many nations will do that? I love my country, I love Nigeria, but then we are not enjoying that. And it has nothing to do with whether the money is there or not. The money is there. We know. But then we are not getting it. I have hope that one day these things will change. Not just one day, we're working towards it. Not just hope, we're going towards it. So what would happen to employees who lose their jobs? What will happen to those who change their jobs? What will happen to those who are laid off? Like I've said severally, I had friends who called me that they've been laid off. I have friends, they called me. Either a call or a chat, something like that. But then they told me that they've been laid off. I felt bad. But the next thing that came to my mind was, is there any plan? I did not ask, but I was like, is there any plan? Do I even need to go far? Let me come to myself. Is there any plan? Mentoring month 3 without a salary. Without thinking of a salary. Let me put that stress, without thinking of a salary. Not waiting for my boss anymore. Do I love him? Sure. Do I want to work for him still? Yeah. When the office fully opens for me to come in, we ride on. Suddenly, somehow, few things have been helping me. A few days ago, I got into a team to write for a blog, and we're moving. And that's going to be extra cash. I also saw a platform where I could upload courses, and that's going to be extra cash, passive income. So I'm creating my plans now. Somehow, I did not have plans in terms of concrete plans, but then I was building something. Somehow I knew that, okay, whether there's going to be a disaster or not, somehow I need to start planning, doing certain things, getting skills that will make me, that will make me relevant outside the office. And I think I'm going to hit that. How do you start doing the planning now? How do you start doing the planning if you had no plan? Start getting the required skills. Digital skills is not fanciful anymore. It's not optional anymore. It's a must. That's if you don't have any plan. You can start with this. Get skills, digital skills. Because COVID-19 is saying it all around. Those who don't have plans are already planning to fail, filing for bankruptcy, and all of that. That's for companies. My focus is on employees. And this plan sure starts with the mental plan, the plan of your mind. How will you guard your mind? Because what's happening is you might have the whole money with you, but if your mind is not stable, you might not enjoy it. So are there books? Are there trainings you'll be going through? Then financial plans, relationship plans. Are there people you're meeting? Oh,